I'm Shelby Partita.
And I'm Ellen Lasko.
And this is Collision Class.
You mean Explosion Education?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Trainwreck Tutor.
Mr. Green, I mean Ellen, or Shelby, people aren't as stupid as they were centuries ago. Now we have things like reason and logic, and science. How does this still apply today?
Although the concepts of superstition and fate may seem outdated and a little ridiculous, the human race really hasn't changed that much.
Don't get me wrong, we have things like the internet and advanced modern medicine, but fundamentally speaking, we're all pretty much the same as that one king who believed his mistress was casting spells on him to make him fall in love with her.
I mean, aside from divorcing 2 of his wives and chopping off the heads of the other 2.
Oh, that Henry. Anyways, if you still don't believe us, let's take a look at some superstitious people on campus.
Sometimes.
I would say no, not really.
Yes.
Yes and no. I am not superstitious. Except when it comes to basketball.
So my superstition is about that human beings are very powerful. And what we think has a great deal to do with what happens around us. If we think negative thoughts, then it's going to happen. You know, it's like one of the presidents said there's nothing to fear but fear itself and that kind of stuff. So the more you're afraid of something, the more it's like you become afraid. It spirals down.
I mean, sometimes like if I'm playing sports, like if I'm playing golf, and somebody will say like, man, you're playing really well. I'll say, why'd you jinx it? You know, so I do reference jinxing. Like I'll walk under ladders and black cats don't bother me. They need love too.
I have my lucky wristband right here, and I like to wear it every game because it just, I don't know, I just like it. I have cleats and I put my left one on before my right.
Well, for me it has more to do with psychology, but like before a game you don't talk about like, we're going to beat this team. Like I would call it bad luck. I don't really believe in it, but it's just fun to say like, don't say that. But no, I honestly don't have any superstitions.
I wasn't until lost the water polo CIF Division 6 semifinal game where we didn't wear sunscreen, so it was a big contributor to our loss.
Mindset can lead to fate. So if you believe that something's going to happen, it guides you into working whatever it takes to get there. But I don't believe that there's this third party out there, or even the universe itself is wishing for you anything like that.
No, I think you can choose your path. But yeah, because free will.
Believing in fate is kind of dangerous if you're going to say, well, you know, my choices didn't really matter. I was bound to end up here anyway. I as a GLC, one of the things we talk about with everybody is be accountable for your choices and think about what you're doing, and your choices lead to the things that happen to you more than some cosmic entity.
It's like the universe puts things together. My life is, I could track my life all the way from very young to, you know, almost 80. And my life has been perfect. One thing has led to another, until I'm doing exactly what I love doing right now. I got the greatest job in the world.
Hopefully from this interview you can see that the belief in superstition and fate is still prevalent today.
Why, you ask?
We'll tell you why.
The human brain is designed to detect patterns. Once your brain establishes these patterns, it tends to weed out any other piece of information that doesn't fit said pattern.
Like patterns, superstition creates comfort by introducing familiarity to otherwise ambiguous concepts.
We're not saying that people still make significant decisions based off their superstitions, like Huck and Jim, or even follow their fate to inevitable death, like Buck.
It's just that superstition and fate bring universal comfort to people trying to grasp the abstract concepts of the world.
This goes to show that superstition isn't necessarily rooted in societal conforms, but rather in human nature.
Make sure to tune in next week when we analyze the psychological issues of King Henry VIII.
See you next time on Collision Class.
Explosion Education.
Trainwreck Tutor.
We'll work on it.
Superstition ain't the way.